Madam Mayor, council members, my name is Barbara Washburn. I'm here representing Third Act. Not sure you're familiar with that organization. It's an organization of people over 60 addressing the climate and democracy crises in our country. And I'm here to address the unlawful abuse of immigrants in our country and our community in the Sacramento region in particular. I feel that the city of Elk Grove should take as strong a stand as possible to address the unfair, unlawful, and un-American activities and actions that are happening in our country and in our community. I wanted to offer two recommendations for your consideration. One, I know you've supported the fuel program in the past, but I would encourage you to increase your support of that program because they provide such valuable services to immigrants. The second suggestion I have is that the city clarify the position that the city has on the Elk Grove Police Department's activities. I just learned not long ago that there is the California Values Act, California Values Act, which restricts what our local police can and cannot do, such as they must have identifying badges. They cannot cover their face except in very defined circumstances. They cannot be involved in immigration enforcement activities. This is in state law, but I don't think most people know that that is what the rules of the road are and how the city is operating. So what I would encourage you is through newsletters, through your website, through other mechanisms to popularize so everybody in the community is aware of what the rules that the Elk Grove Police Department operate under.
Next up is Ellen Morales, followed by Trina Lee.
Recently, the cultural diversity and public safety of our community have been put at serious risk. Around the U.S. and in our own county, people are being taken off the streets and disappeared by masked men at gunpoint. As residents, we need to know that the city and the Elk Grove Police Department will stand up for the constitutionally protected legal rights of all individuals within Elk Grove. We need to know that we can count on the Elk Grove PD to enforce the law and protect our constitutional rights. If we call to report masked men kidnapping someone, we need to know that these calls will be taken seriously and PD will get to the scene quickly. We need to know what they will do when they arrive. Will they protect us, the residents of Elk Grove? Will they require the supposed agents to provide identification and a badge and a judicial warrant to the police department? Will they confirm the agent's ID and badge are real and listed in a legitimate law enforcement database? And what if there is no judicial warrant? What will they do then? Will they protect the people that they have sworn to serve and protect and prevent them from being taken? The bottom line is, will the Elk Grove PD uphold the laws of our country and state? Or will they look the other way as our community gets torn apart, as families get torn apart? I urge you to consider the role of the City Council in this situation and the power that you do have. And I know it's not all-encompassing, but there's some to help keep our community safe. And then I encourage you to take urgent action to do so. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Morales. And if you could also follow up with me, I'd like to follow up on your items. Next up is Trina Lee.
I'm Trina Lee, and from 2001 to 2024, I taught English at Elk Grove High School. During that time, I worked with students and families from Afghanistan, Pakistan, Turkey, Russia, Eritrea, Kenya, India, Laos, Vietnam, China, Tonga, Fiji, the Marshall Islands, the Philippines, Mexico, El Salvador, Guatemala, Nicaragua, and Venezuela. What they all shared, wherever they were from, whatever they wanted to do, was an absolute faith in the American dream. They believed without question that if they worked hard enough, they could succeed and add their own talents to their new country. That's why I've watched the current actions of our government against immigrants with horror and heartbreak. Also to ask you to do more. We're witnessing an unprecedented assault on people who make our lives better in so many ways. We need to work to make them feel safe, welcome, and valued. And I, for one, look forward to working with the city to explore ways to strengthen our support of our immigrant neighbors.